All right, we are live. Welcome back, everybody. eSIM Studios. We have with the launch of the new iPhone 15 series today. Actually, today, Friday, the 22nd of September. We just got ours in iPhone 15, 128 gig, the light green version, whatever you want to call it. There's been some issues, notable issues that people have been experiencing. Now, if you want to see our iPhone 15 unboxing, please go back into our previous videos and check that out. Pretty cool device. However, I did notice after checking our device that the USB Type-C cable and/or plug is loose inside the iPhone USB Type-C connector. I don't know if that's normal. I haven't had an iPhone for a while. So I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that way. I know all the USB connectors on my Samsung phone over here and the Samsung phone I'm recording on is super tight and not loose at all. So I don't know what that's about. We'll have to wait and see if other people complain about the same thing. But we do have a major issue with iPhone 15. Now, we got into the overheating issues. I made a video about that yesterday. Now, it only involves the iPhone 15 models with the new Bionic A17 Pro CPU. Overheats, and actually the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 beats the A17 Bionic Pro in benchmarking, at least in the GPU or graphics area. And that's due to the A17 Bionic chip overheating and thermal throttling kicking in and reducing the amount of power it's producing. Now, this is a completely different issue. And there's actually a third issue that I'm going to make another video about. So if you're watching this for the first time and you want to get into the heating issue, we go in depth, very in depth. It's like a 20-minute long video. Check it out in our previous videos. Also, with the third issue, just scroll right around this where you see this video and you'll find that as well. But I want to do a screen share because this involves a boot loop. This is imperative if you're watching and you get stuck in a boot loop, or you're expecting your new iPhone 15 to come in, I don't know, later today, tomorrow, or Monday. You're going to have to do this step or you're going to get a boot loop and or a frozen screen. Same thing, right? So let me go to screen share, show you what I'm talking about. They definitely had some issues here with the new iPhone 15 launch. Definitely has not been perfect. Okay, so here we go, screen share. So check this out. So this is not, the overheating issues deals with the iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max with the A17 chip in it. This is affecting all iPhone 15s. So it's iPhone 15, iPhone 15 Plus, iPhone 15 Pro, iPhone 15 Pro Max. The entire iPhone 15 lineup launched with a frozen boot screen issue due to a bug in iOS 17. Now, there is an easy fix. However, that's why I'm trying to get this out as fast as possible. I saw this and I said, man, I got to hit record, read the article, and now we're recording. Because if you are expecting an iPhone, you're going to have to do the following or else you're going to get in a boot loop. So, what the issue is that there's a bug in iOS 17. All these new iPhone 15s ship with, I believe, iOS 17.0.1. Now, if you sign in to your iPhone as soon as you get it in the mail and you open up the box and you turn it on, it has iOS 17.0.1. What this bug entails is if you immediately sign in from when you turn it on out of the box and you immediately go to sign in with your iCloud ID or your Apple ID, the very next time you restart your device, it's going to get stuck on a boot loop or a frozen screen with the Apple logo. The easy fix, around it is to simply update your iOS. I know it sounds like an easy fix, but here's the problem is a lot of people are not going to get this message, and a lot of people are going to sign in like I did with this Samsung S23. Right out of the box, you sign into it, and away you go. Now, the fix to this is as soon as you get the device, they want you to update the iOS on your iPhone 15 to iOS 17.0.2. Now, I believe they want you to plug it into your computer and update it to iOS 17.0.2 before you sign in. Again, if you sign in before updating it, you're going to get in a boot loop. So what they want you to do is update the iOS and then sign into your Apple ID and or your iCloud. So this article says Apple announced blah, 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 blah. It says, if you are upgrading from an older iPhone and want to transfer your data, you should download and install iOS 17.0.2 first. All iPhone 15 models have been launched with an issue. All iPhone 15 models have been launched with an issue that can freeze your iPhone on the Apple logo and on the boot screen. So, once this issue was identified, let's go down to the fix. Let's see what else they say. iPhone 15 and 15 Pro run into issues on the very first day of launch. A frozen Apple logo stuck on the boot screen issue. Okay, we just said that. Now, this says, interesting, this says iPhone 15 and 15 Pro. But up top, it said all iPhone 15s. I'm just guessing. If you're watching this and you're going to get an iPhone 15, no matter if it's the 15, 15 Plus, 15 Pro, 15 Pro Max, you have to update it. I wouldn't even take a chance because it's going to be a pain in the ass trying to get rid of that boot screen, that boot loop. Let's see. The issue is only present on iPhone 15 and 15 Pro models that launched with iOS 17 since iOS 17's blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it's saying first, it is being advised that users should first upgrade to iOS 17.0.2. Apple has already released it and it's ready to go. So as soon as you get the device, it'll be there for you, which carries the fix for the 15 and 15 Pro frozen Apple logo stuck on the boot screen. However, if you are late in experiencing an issue, this is what you have to do. Okay, so they're saying as soon as you get it, before you sign in, as soon as you get the iPhone, update it to iOS 17.0.2. Now, I don't know if that means they want you to go directly to a computer to plug it into iTunes to update the iOS, or if you can scroll, you can't even sign in. You can't even get to the home screen without signing in. So yeah, you would have to, don't sign in. You would have to, as soon as you get it out of the box, make sure it's got plenty of battery. So you may have to charge it for a bit, but plug it into your computer and or PC that has iTunes, and then update the iOS through your computer, and then go to sign into the device and carry on to the home screen. Now, this is the fix if you did not watch this video and you are stuck in a boot loop, if you did immediately sign in right out of the box. Let's see. Now, I'm going to link these instructions for you in the description box. So if you're like, oh, I need to grab a pen and a paper, or I'm going to link this in the video description, but let's just review it real quick. After we explain it, then go in here and perform it on your iPhone. So if you get into the boot loop, and I know a bunch of users are probably going to get hassle. A bunch of you users are going to, that's why I was trying to rush to make this video. A bunch of users are going to open up your box and are going to sign in. This is going to go right over. Remember, Apple sells so many iPhones. They're producing 44 million iPhones. And now that's for the world. Now for America, probably at least 20 to 25, probably over half of that's in America. Right around there, 40, 50%. So that's still what, 20 million iPhones. How many people are actually going to see this video or see this information and then avoid this bug and this boot loop? Not many. So they're going to have millions of people run into this issue. So chances are, if you're watching this, today's the 22nd of September, you may be watching this a week from now or 2 weeks from now, trying to search the internet or YouTube on how to fix this. Well, let's get into it and see how to fix it. You came to the right place. Step one. Again, I'm going to link this in the description, but let's review it, and I'll see if I have not reviewed the fix. I just reviewed the update part. So this was new to me and to you, but I'll try to explain it to you as best as I can. Some of these can be kind of hard or confusing. So step one. The first thing that you have to do is connect. Now, this is if you are in that boot loop already. This is if you're in the boot loop. So to not get into the boot loop, update iOS before you sign in. If you are already in a boot loop, this is what you do. Connect your iPhone 15 or 15 Pro to a computer via its USB-C cable. So it's unfortunate that you absolutely have to have a computer to fix this. I know there's some people that don't have a computer. They just run off of an iPad and or phone. So you're going to need a computer, whether you go to the library, you borrow your brothers, sisters, moms, dads, brother-in-law, whoever. So plug your iPhone 15 model into your computer with a USB Type-C cable. Step 2, quickly press and release the volume up button. Then quickly press and release the volume down button. Now press and hold the power side button. So again, now this is not an iPhone, this is a Samsung, but just to give you an example, it's kind of hard to see. Volume up here, volume down here, and power here. iPhone, your volume's here, power's on the other side, but Android, it's all one side. But what you're going to do, it doesn't have to be boom, boom, boom. I've done this before, so what you're going to have to do is just simply do this. 1, 2, power. Volume up, volume down, power. So you're going to hold, but when you hit the power, you're going to hold the power. So volume up, volume down, hold power. And then it's going to say, step 3, continue holding the power side button. So continue to hold the power button until the Apple logo appears on the screen, followed by a computer and a cable. So press volume up, volume down, and then press and hold the power button until you see a logo of a computer and a cable next to it. So what you're basically doing is you're putting it in restore mode. So when you hook it up to iOS, it'll know it needs to perform something. So step number 4, in Finder for Mac and iTunes for PC, click on your phone and select restore or update when the option appears. This will potentially fix the iPhone 15 and 15 Pro's frozen Apple logo stuck on the boot screen issue. If you have not yet proceeded to transfer data from your old iPhone, be sure to update to iOS 17.0.2 from the settings app. So that's interesting. So they're asking you, even if you have an older iPhone that you want to transfer all your data from one iPhone, from your, let's say, iPhone 14 to your new 15, make sure the older iPhone is updated to iOS 17.0.2 before you transfer to the new iPhone as well on 17.0.2. Simply head over to settings, general, software update, blah, blah, blah. So let's review this step number 4. So basically, connect your iPhone to a computer with USB Type-C cable. Quickly press down. Okay, so you're going to do volume up, volume down, and then hold the power button. Hold it until you see the Apple logo screen followed by a computer and a cable picture. In Finder for Mac and iTunes for PC, click on your phone and select Restore or Update when the option appears. And that looks like it's it. So so let's say you signed in and you locked up your phone on 17 because it was released with 17.0.1. Let's say you sign in without updating it to 17.0.2, and then you get in a boot loop. This restoring it from a PC somehow gets rid of the bug. It looks like it will, I'm sure Apple will push out 17.0.3 pretty darn quick. I'm assuming they're going to release that probably here in the next week or two. We'll have a bunch of bug fixes, but also try to get rid of, well, I guess it wouldn't because all new iPhone 15s are released with 17.0.1. So this is a major headache, major issue. I can't even start to imagine how many iPhones and people this is going to affect because, as you know, people just get the phone out of the box, sign in, and boom, ready to go. But I'm assuming most people watching this are going to already be stuck in the boot loop and wondering, going to the internet to see what can be done. Good news, it's an easy fix. Bad news is it sucks. I mean, nothing much else to it. But I'm gonna go put the link in the description. So go down to the description box. I guess that'll do it. Looks like a pretty easy fix. It's just a pain in the butt. But now, if you want to see the other, now this is not the only issue at launch. This is just one of them. If you want to go see the other issues, and if you are planning on getting an iPhone 15 or somebody you know is getting an iPhone 15, send them this video and then send them the other video as well that I'm about to record right now. Pain in the butt, but you know, what are you going to do? These things have to be done. So this is not the only issue. Go check out our other videos, and I'm going to record right now and let you know how to get around it and or fix it. So it says Taylor with eSIM Studios. I do appreciate the time. Let me get out of here and make sure I'm on the right screen. There we go. Okay, cool. Peace out, guys. Take care.